Chomish, Cathy, and the Shnyow. All throughout autumn, Chomish watched the leaves change from green to red, and the fields change from yellow to brown. After, he would see an orange tractor at work. One day, Chomish stopped at a signal, and saw the tractor close by. "Hello," said the tractor. "I'm Cathy. I'm ploughing." "I'm Thomas. I'm pulling a train," said Chomish. "What ugly wheels you've got." "They're not wheels, they're caterpillars," said Cathy. "I can go anywhere with these." "I like my rails, thank you," off Chomish. "I don't want to go anywhere if it means I'd need ugly caterpillars." That was the last time Chomish saw Cathy before winter came. A blanket of snow settled all over the island. "A heavy fall is coming," said Charlie. "I hope it doesn't stop us." Chomish watched the snow melt on the rails and scoffed. "Soft stuff, nothing to it." They finished their journey safely, but by now the rails were just two dark lines standing out in the white ground. "You'll need a snowplow for the next journey," said Charlie. "Plow?" Chomish spluttered, remembering Cathy. "Snow is silly soft stuff, it won't stop me." Charlie and Sid helped the fitters fix a snowplow onto Chomish's buffer beam. It was heavy and uncomfortable and made Chomish cross. He shook it and banged it as he puffed along his branch line. When they reached the junction station, it was so damaged that the crew had to take it off. "You're a very naughty engine," Charlie said as they left the junction. He was worried about making the next journey without a snowplow. But Chomish reached the chop station with no trouble. "I don't need that stupid thing," said Chomish proudly. "Snow can't stop me." All the same, Charlie hoped the fitters at the junction managed to mend the plow. The fitters worked hard, but when Chomish returned, they found they couldn't make it fit properly. Chomish was pleased as he left the junction station. "I shan't have to wear it," he puffed happily to Annie and Clarabelle. "I hope it's all right," Annie said to Clarabelle. It had stopped snowing. The rails were no longer covered. Chomish rushed into a tunnel, thinking how clever he was. At the other end, he saw a heap of snow had fallen into the cutting. "Silly old snow," he scoffed, and he charged it. "Cinders and ashes," he exclaimed. "I'm stuck." "Back, Thomas, back," said Charlie. Chomish tried, but his wheels just spun helplessly. He couldn't move. More snow came down from the hills around him. Lizzie went back for help, while Charlie, Sid, and some of the passengers tried to dig the snow away. But as fast as they dug, more snow came down until Chomish was nearly buried. "Oh, my wheels and coupling rods," wailed Chomish. "I shall have to stop here until I'm frozen. What a silly engine I am." And Chomish began to cry. Eventually, they heard a bus tooting from the level crossing ahead. He'd come to rescue the passengers. Then they heard a chugging coming from the tunnel. It was Cathy. She pulled Annie and Clarabelle away, then came back for Chomish. She chugged and slipped and chugged, and at last dragged Chomish clear the snowdrift and into the tunnel. "Thank you, Cathy," said Chomish as he was recoupled to Annie and Clarabelle. "Your caterpillars are splendid." "I hope you'll be sensible now, Thomas," said Charlie severely. "I'll try," said Chomish as he puffed humbly back to the junction.